And Hardingham got a hand to it, as did Meek, through the middle, Wainwright. Now McCarthy keeps his feet. Handball over the top to Brungies was okay. Now Meek off the back end of the square towards half forward. Stone leads McCallum in the race for the footy. Might sit up for him too now. Gets a Shepherd or half a Shepherd. McCallum kept coming though. Did pretty well in the end. Hassled him out of it. Berg threw it away. Umpire said holding the ball. And it will be a free kick.
Good tackle.
So the Hawks to go from half forward with the football. Bowman, a long lead from half back, goes in that direction. Uncontested, should take the mark, 45 metres out, directly in front, and has done so.
He was there for 5 minutes, wasn't he?
So Michael Bowman, who's kicked one already this afternoon, a chance for a quick start for the Hawks. Might have read this wind wrong, have we? We read the wind wrong. Is it going the other way?
Well, there's not much wind at all, really,
no.
so it's not worth really worrying about.
So Michael Bowman, directly in front, 45 metres out. He comes in, gives it everything he's got, and it's hit the post. So 1 goal, 1 his personal tally. They go to 3-4-22 Inverleigh. Winchelsea 10-2-62. Minute and a half played in the Raiders bingo second quarter.
I guess when you're a forward, Laurie, you and got a half back that wants to run like that, you've got to go with him. But the kick in has come to Hardingham on half back flank, marked safely for Winchelsea. Decides to go back into the corridor. Gee, it's a dangerous kick, but, well, it's almost come off because it went through the pack, but picked up by Meek. Over the top to Panty. His tackle picked up by Leake. Leake now on the left foot. Hooks it towards half forward. Reed perhaps manhandled off the footy there, but it's Winchelsea on half forward, but it's the Inverleigh defence that time through Cordello on half back, who forces the ball over the boundary line. So the ball now being returned to the boundary umpire. It's about 40 metres from the behind post for Winchelsea, kicking to the northern end in the second quarter as the ball comes back into play now. Partridge doing the ruck work for Winchelsea. Great snap there by Leake. The ball, well, it stands on its end in the goal square, picked up by Kitchen. As he's slung, he's put it on the left foot and has kicked his second goal. So great start in the second quarter for Winchelsea. They go to 11 goals to 68. Leading Inverleigh 3-4-22. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. 2.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it'd be long before Kitchen got in the goal kicking bit because the centre half forward's got 4 and he hasn't got. He had 1. He's got 2 now. But I was interested in the first bounce in this quarter. Clayton's obviously told his players to run with them. Well, we can watch that as it happens this time. Everyone's got a run with job there. So they did quite well Inverleigh from that first bounce, but. Andrew Luke's already had 2 kicks in this second quarter, so they've got to watch their little players.
So back to the middle, Hardingham and Meek. Hardingham with a big thump towards half forward. Armitage had it and lost it. Falls into Partridge's arms, bounces off Bogey, gives it to Wainwright. Left foot kick, pops it up for Reed, who kept his eye on it, and Far didn't. And that was the difference.
Yeah, you can see it from here.
And Nathan Reed will shoot for goal from 45 metres out. Slide angle, he's kicked 4.
But that handball out to Wainwright, though, wasn't a panic one. It was a wait and watch when he was right. Deliver the handball, and that's the difference of the two teams.
But the classic first lesson, Laurie, keep your eye on the football, and that's what Reed did.
Yep.
So Nathan Reed will shoot for goal, 45 metres out, slide angle. He's kicked 4 straight, so the odds are with him, and I've just put the moz on him, I'd say. He comes in.
Yeah, I think you have.
That's a goal.
No.
4 goals, 1.
I won't argue with that one because I thought it did drift away a bit.
Didn't think it drifted that far. But anyway, 11-3-69 Winchelsea, Inverleigh 3-4-22 Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 4 minutes played.
So the ball about to come back in for Inverleigh under a bit of pressure. Little short chip pass is fine. Mark taken by Walter, but he's only 20 metres from goal, so need to kick it longer to get out the danger zone. He does that towards centre wing. In great position there, reading it well again is Nathan Reed. He's a long way from centre half forward. He's in fact on centre wing, but he's got the ball. So Winchelsea kicks it long, back from whence it comes. A great kick looking for Kitchen, almost takes the mark, comes to ground. Wallen can't get hold of it unfortunately, and the ball forced over the boundary line. But again, in the dangerous area for the Inverleigh defence.
I think Nathan Reed's come to play footy today, actually, Eric. If the ball's not going to him, he's going searching for it. So,
well, someone told him we were coming and need to prove his point. He's a very good player, I think. So the ball now 30 metres from the behind post, northern end at the Inverleigh Sports Ground. Ball comes in from the boundary umpire. Tap down, picked up by Trotter, tries to get through the pack. Handball, it's gone astray, picked up by Warland, off a step on the left foot. Well, again, the virtue of playing in front, I guess, in the forward line, and Anthony Kitchen has done that, and he's taken the mark under severe pressure from Lockie McCallum, I will say, and that's good defensive stuff. But when you're in front, the ball hits you on the chest, not too often do you let those go. So Kitchen now, 15 metres out, directly in front, has 2 to his name already, and will move in for, hopefully for him, goal number 3. But it is getting to the stage where it's an embarrassment for Inverleigh at the moment. If Kitchen gets this one, he's taking his time, and I guess that's one of the things they're talking about in football, Laurie, the amount of time full forwards, in fact, are taking to kick goals.
Yes, sometimes you wonder, Eric.
But Kitchen,
when you kick like that, you can take your time.
It is a glorious kick. He's kicked his 3rd. He's pretty happy about it. I see signs of Barry O'Toole in him. 12 goals. 12.
Been watching TV, I think.
12-3-75 Winch. They lead Inverleigh 3-4-22. Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard. 6 minutes now gone.
Well, I guess he's probably arguably one of their better players, Lockie McCallum, and he was in the right position. When the ball dropped short, he was already there to get it. Yep, he's gone now. He's having his rest. But I think he's we saw him a few weeks ago. I think he's a very good player, Kitchen.
Gee whiz, the ball goes down forward quickly. Kitchen's on his own.
Hardingham, and now Armitage in the middle. Hardingham gets it down to Leake. Bowman in the middle also now against Leake. Over the top of it, needs to get rid of it. Umpire says held to him, and it will be a ball up, secondary bounce. So in the middle again, Hardingham gets it down to the side of the pack. Hampshire's there. Over the top of it, free kick. Going to go to Liebart for Inverleigh. In the middle of the ground, runs around his mark, so he's called to play on, goes wide, it's okay too, finds Ginn, gives it away quickly towards Trotter, off a step towards the change, which is McCallum at half forward, and he has taken the mark close to the boundary line. Berg's got the job on him now. He switches back towards centre. He does well towards centre half forward. Armitage has taken the mark uncontested, so a good kick by McCallum. Pretty congested though for Armitage. Good kick too though. Just waited long enough and Pandy would give him a lead, and he will shoot for goal from 40 metres out directly in front. He's kicked 1 goal, 1 already this afternoon.
Pretty small for a full forward, Laurie, but he moves very nicely.
Well, I was just going to say, you can call me crazy, there's a little bit of Michael Rowe about him. Pandy?
Yeah, when you look, not dissimilar in appearance.
You got Michael Rowe on the brain, I think, Loss.
He's pretty...
he moves the same too, doesn't he?
Pretty active around the goals as well.
So here he comes in, a bit of a stutter there, and a terrible kick off the boot. Is it offhand? I think it's there. It's gone through.
It's
I don't think he touched it. Matty Warland's claiming he touched it. The central umpire and the goal umpire are conferring.
I heard a fingernail.
And it's all clear, I think. It is, it's through. So Pandy has kicked his 2nd. And the 4th for Inverleigh. They go to 4-4-28. They trail Winchelsea 12-3-75 Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard, 8 minutes played.
Well, that might have been a good coaching move there. They've taken the full back to, and he was able to get loose on the forward line there. But the thing that impressed me was the kick. The kick from Lockie McCallum was centimetre perfect straight out there, and it just makes a difference when you've got class players on your forward line.
So it's back in the middle once again, and Inverleigh need a few more of those to get some respectability on their score. But in the middle, Armitage now in the ruck, but Hardingham still gets the tap down, goes forward, Trotter, handball clear, finds Meek. Meek now goes towards half forward, Stone, outpointed on that occasion, comes to ground, Meek following up. Eludes a couple of tackles, gets a handball only. Oh, great tackle. Put his teammate there in Cook under enormous pressure. I don't know about an opportunity to get rid of it, but the free kick has gone to Edwards of Winchelsea at half-back. Edwards now, lovely long kick over the centre. Numbers there. Oh, Nathan Reid, magnificent mark in the middle of the pack, and he kicked around the body. And, well, good vision, because he saw Partridge on his own. His opponent had been drawn into the play, ran to where the footy was, and Nathan Partridge, at least Matthew Partridge on his own. Nathan Reid, what about that mark in amongst 3 opposition players? And I think you're right, Laurie, he's come to play, but Partridge now, hopefully, can capitalise on that great mark, because the man on the mark's 35 yards out, directly in front, and Partridge now moves in. Not a bad looking kick. Oh, it's drifting across. The goal umpire, I think, likes it. Matthew Partridge certainly does. And he's kicked his 2nd. So another goal now, the answering goal from Winchelsea. They go to 13 goals, 381. They lead Inverleigh 4-4-28. Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard, 10 minutes gone.
Do you think we might put him in the interleague squad, Laurie? Nathan Road?
I think he's in the short list, I think. He's just gone from the squad into the team.
Oh, geez, gee whiz. You've done well.
Oh, that was a beautiful mark.
Yeah, it was a great mark, wasn't it?
He certainly knows where to go to get a kick, and it's a quality player that can do that.
So back in the middle, Armitage having a run in the ruck, as we said, for Inverleigh, up against Hardingham. Umpire Garn throws the ball in the air. Hardingham gets it down to Wainwright on the wing, who stood there, and it went straight to him. Reed again, up, goes up, can't take the mark. Good play in the pack there. Williams in the front for Winchelsea. Handball back to Wainwright at 50, goes long towards the goal square. Kitchen to get across there, can't mark it before it's over the line and through for one behind. So Winchelsea go to 13-4. 82, and they lead Inverleigh 4-4-28.
So a short kick in for Inverleigh. Some quarter time scores in other games. Belmont 3-5, Trail Werribee Central's 12 goals 3. East Geelong 4-2, Bannockburn 1-2. Belpost Hill 4-4, North Geelong 2-2. Corio 5-4, Anarchy 2-1. Geelong West 2-1, Thompson 6-5.
Ball's gone back into the forward line for Winchelsea after a bit of a scrap at centre half forward. Wallen close to the boundary line.
Ooh, be careful.
Run over too by Josh Walder, but it is out of bounds in the left forward pocket. For Winchelsea, northern end of the ground, will have a boundary throw in. Armitage and Partridge. Bogey goes up as well and gets it down to the side. Wallen rode beautifully on the side of the pack, and right foot has brought it around far enough. I think so. And it will be Matthew Wallen's 4th goal, and 14th for Winchelsea. They go to 14-4-88. They lead Inverleigh 4-4-28. Raiders bingo, second quarter scoreboard, 12 minutes
Well,
played.
I don't know if you watch that closely. That was a bit of class. That when that ball came in, he followed the ball right around, hit the ground, he ran onto it, and was able to hook it around and kick a lovely goal.
Can I be excused today? From picking best players 3, 2 and 1.
Well, you're doing it already.
It's easy.
Well, I tell you what, there's a bit of class on the Winch side today. Sure, gee. What about Werribee Central's 12 goals in the first quarter? They're down in Geelong to play, I think. But in the meantime, the ball, beautiful tap down, Hardingham to Leak to half forward. Wallen can't quite get to the ball, but he follows up quickly. Handball comes out to Williams it is. He's tackled high, play on, gets a handball back to Wallen. Well, almost eluded the tackle, but Williams gets it back. Left foot toward the goal square. Unfortunately, just stayed in the field of play, I think. And
no, it's out of bounds on the full.
Is it?
Yeah.
So the diving attempt from, well, there's a number 6 for Inverleigh. I've got a few strange numbers here today. So Little, instead of being 42, might be 6, we'll think. And no, it was offhand, so it's thrown in. Tap down there from Reed, doing the ruck work for Winch. Dives on the footy, pulls it under him. Yes, the umpire has seen that. And free kick has gone to Inverleigh. Trotter went back for the kick, but it wasn't his. Kicked out Inverleigh and fined Bowman on half back. He's hooked it over the top. The lead has come from centre wing. Mark not able to be taken on that occasion by Armitage. Good work, Hardingham. Over the top to Borg. Borg, a little chip past the Leak. Leak now into the middle of the ground. Almost an interception by Leibhart. But here come Winch again. Nice handball. Big torpedo. Reed almost got the mark, but out of the contest. Hooks it out wide. Looking for Bowman. Great spoil there by Hampshire. And gets the ball to the boundary line. So good defensive work up forward there by Hampshire. But,
good contest there, wasn't it?
And I tell you what, Matty Wallen, terrific stuff. Went to his teammate there in Hampshire and said good work as the ball's about to be thrown in once again. Almost a 50-metre arc for Winchelsea. Picked up by Farr. Handball comes out. Little short chip kick and has found, is that
Sawyer.
Slightly built. Oh, big fly up forward for Inverleigh. Mark not able to be taken. Now the umpire, well, he's picked one in the middle of the pack there. It has gone to Inverleigh, to Armitage.
It was a good leap. I think it was Armitage had the leap too.
The handball comes to Trotter, goes to half forward Borg. Good body work, comes to ground, picked up by Brunches, goes to the goals. Oh, off hands. Good defensive work there by Winch. Behind to the Inverleigh side. 4-5-29. They trail Winch 14-4, 88. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes now gone.
So Edwards kicks in from fullback, looks for McCallum. Hardingham out there as well. The big man has to chase it pretty quickly to get a hand on it before it goes out of bounds. Does so. And at right half back, it will be a boundary throw-in. Inverleigh still into attack. Ruck contest for Armitage and Hardingham. Hardingham works his way to the front, gets to the side of the pack. Allen overruns it. Sawyer to run onto it. And it will be a free kick again. McCallum went through.
Yeah. Went through with his arms up.
Yep, so Pert again from right half forward. Torpedo punt back towards the front and square. 20 metres out from the Inverleigh goal. Falls to the side. Cadello runs through. Pandy as well. And Ginn also. But over the middle, Leak. And a free kick's been found. And it's going to go to Winchelsea. He's flipped the coin.
Yeah.
And Dean Hampshire's got it. For Winchelsea, goes looking for Warland up against three, gets a push in the back.
Check the bottom line, I could see that one.
So free kick to Matthew Warland in between wing and half back. Reid gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. Why wouldn't you? Carrera's got the job on him now. Reid got a hand to it. Off hands. Collins comes at it. Lupino. And it's over the boundary line. Right in front of our commentary box. And it will be a boundary throw-in. Bit of attention for Nathan Reid. I wonder why. 4 goals, 1, taking every mark that's come to him. Boundary throw-in, Hardingham. Up against Armitage, in front, Bogey got it down, but it's all Inverleigh. Trotter settles things down, right foot kick. Might be too wide on this occasion. Out of bounds on the full. And it will be a boundary a free kick on right half back. And it will be for Winchelsea when he comes out of the car park. Edwards gets it long and high towards the middle of the ground. McCallum to go up and take the nice, does so, and plays on straight away and dropped the footy. Got a second effort, kicked it off the ground in the end to Leak. Set him a task.
Ducked into it probably.
Ducked his head, but got a free kick for a high tackle at centre half forward.
This is actually his 5th kick for the quarter, so he's had a good quarter.
So Andrew Leak, Warland gives him a lead. And shorter is Hampshire. Just inside 50, nobody on the mark, so he plays on, goes to 40, right foot kick, wobbly off the boot, but, Carrera's done very well to get a hand to it.
Very well.
And see it over the line for a behind, 14-5-89, Winchelsea.
Who kicked that in? Hampshire.
Hampshire, and they lead Inverleigh 4-5-29, Raiders bingo, second quarter scoreboard, 17.5 minutes played.
Wasn't a good kick off the boot.
No, exactly.
A good kick from full back, going for the Now the man in front was Nathan Reid. He's allegedly put him in the back, but the ball paid advantage and it came into the arms there of Michael Bowman. He's kicked it long into the forward half and it's over the boundary line ahead of the leading players there in Pandy and his opponent. But that mystifies me, Laurie. He can be in front and push a bloke in the back.
No, that's right. It's a little bit of one of those ones that they're hard to fathom.
But the ball now has gone from one end of the ground very, very quickly. It's now in the Inverleigh attacking area. The boundary umpire has just arrived on the scene. The ball went so quickly. I think
it did go down there quickly.
He was back with us. So, well, I think Winch have got a bit of an advantage there by 10 metres or so. But Bogey hit from behind. In fact, the umpire saw that as, well, wants to be careful. The kick might be reversed as players, a bit of a tension there. Well, terrible kick from Bogey. It's going to land in the field of play. And over the boundary line between wing and half forward for Inverleigh, kicking to the southern end in this second quarter, which has gone 18.5 minutes. 89 plays 29. Which you'll see the visitors well in control at this stage as the boundary umpire now has the football back and it will put it back into play. Good work by Hardingham again. Gets the ball to ground, thrown out by Liebart, has to follow up himself. Williams, he tries to get out. Wainwright finally gets it. Bogey, little toe poke to his own advantage. Can't get away with, however, picked up by Trotter. He eludes a couple of tackles, gets the ball towards half forward. Mark, not well. Umpire gave a free kick, so there's quite a bit off the ball going on as the game goes on. And Bowman has run to half forward and taken the mark just on the 50-metre arc.
They need to kick a goal here.
I just feel that a few Inverleigh people, players getting a little bit
aggro.
Yeah, I think they've got nothing on the scoreboard to speak about and perhaps not concentrating on the game of footy, and that's not going to help us. But in the meantime, Michael Bowman has kicked 1 goal 1. He's got a kick from Wentz, almost a similar position that he had early in the quarter. He's hooked that one further left and it is only a behind. So another behind to Inverleigh. 4:6:30, they trail Winchelsea 14:5:89. That's on the Raiders Bingo second quarter scoreboard, 20 minutes gone.
So the Blues to kick in. Edwards thinks short, and it comes off. It's okay. Right back pocket. Parrish has got it. Goes further afield to half back looking for Hardingham. The big man goes up. Can't take the mark. Roved by Pandy. Close to the boundary line. Handball is in fact over. And we will have a throw-in right half forward. The Hawks into attack. We've been playing 20 minutes in the second term. 4:6:30 Inverleigh. 14:5:89 Winchelsea.
Am I dreaming, or as the air got considerably cooler?
No, you're not dreaming.
I knew I bought the beanie for a reason. Boundary throw-in. Stone from the side. Lapino through the middle. Rides 2 bumps and then drops the footy. Had 2 opportunities to get rid of the handball.
Yep. But you've got to get tackled, don't you, for it to be a free kick?
Yeah, well, I think he had
2 against 1. Bad luck, Eck.
I still believe the rule book says you must be impeded.
Stone has got it at right half forward for the Hawks. Pandy gives him a lead. There's a couple of leads on his legs to go high and long towards the goal square. Oh, in front. Man in front, is it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Got to be. Allen has got the mark. And Trotter had claimed it, but it was Matthew Allen with the ball. So straight down the middle, looking for Williams. Got a couple against him. Armitage sticks the hands up, takes a good mark. Just showed Williams the ball. But he's taken the mark on centre wing.
Would have lost it if I was umpiring. You don't push it in the fella's face.
So Armitage on centre wing. Pretty congested at half forward in front of him. Goes high and long with the ball. Winchelsea with the numbers. Oh, Allen. Good mark.
Nice pair of hands, boy.
Goes this time further afield towards the middle, but the kicking needs a bit of improvement, I think, Loz, because he's turned it over again. This time to Meek. Gives it away by hand to Walter from the middle. Goes long once again. Hardingham third in line this occasion. Big thump away to the front of the pack. Oh, bowls over a Winchelsea player. Brungies might make them pay. Kick towards the goals, and it's through, I think. It is. So his first goal. And the 5th for Inverleigh. They go to 5:6:36. They trail Winchelsea 14:5:89. Raiders Bingo second quarter scoreboard. 22 minutes played.
Yeah, well, the Inverleigh side are just working away at it all the time, and all of a sudden, the last 5 minutes, Winchelsea got sloppy with the disposals, and they're not quite finding their targets. And that's the thing that makes a difference. If you come out and you find your targets, you're able to run off it, especially when you're on top, because you'll run forward to the ball and you can run into space, and they're just not doing it at the moment.
So the ball back in the middle at almost 23 minutes into this second quarter. Ball goes up. Hardingham clear, tap again. A little bit too far, in fact, on that occasion for Hampshire. Overruns the footy, comes back onto it. Trotter gets underneath, gets a handball only as far as the leak. Handball comes out to Allen for Winchelsea. Off a step, the big torpedo into open space. Warland. Well, he tapped it, just got his fingertips to the football. Reed does well, taps it on further, looking for Partridge, but Inverleigh doing well in defence now. They come clear. The kick has gone to the centre. It's all Inverleigh there, and well, Mark dropped on that occasion by Collins, but good work by Liebert. Gets it to centre half forward. Great defensive work by Winchelsea. Comes out finally to Parrish. Off a step to Lapino in the middle. He turns back the other way. Goes towards Partridge. Doesn't attack the footy, but Bogey overruns it. Comes back by hand to Trotter. Well, he's coat hanger on that occasion. Gets the free kick. And plays on quickly. Out wide, taken by Panty, Paul, and he runs on quickly. Kicks it towards half forward. Overrunning the football was Allen. Gets a handball, however, and tackle before he can kick it. Ball comes to Wainwright. He's tackled. Gee whiz, it's pretty scrappy at the moment. Now it's a free kick in the back to Winchelsea. So the man who's making the play on that occasion got the advantage as Wainwright has the kick. Hasn't got a lot to kick to. Goes to centre wing. Long kick in front. Warland at the back. The only man who didn't fly was Cordello. Back into the corridor. Don't know about where that was going. Oh, Collins tried to crash the pack. Great tackling. Brunches, kicker of the last goal. Handballs out. Trotter doesn't want it too much, but
he's got it this time.
He's infringed, and the umpire has seen it his way. Plays on quickly on the left foot. Out wide. Bowman, who seems to have a roving commission, takes the mark outside 50.
That's
heads toward goal. It's a lovely looking kick, and well, mark not taken for Inverleigh. The crumb comes too far off the left foot, hooked it too far, and Nick Farr kicks it behind. Won't go on with that one.
There was a few fars in there, mate.
5-7-37 Inverleigh. They trail Winchelsea 14-5-89. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. 25 minutes gone. About to tick in the time on.
So the Blues from fullback once again. Edwards. McCallum gives him a lead. Hardigan out wide as well. He elects to go straight down the middle though. Looking for Partridge on a long lead from half forward. He does well, the big man. Takes the mark uncontested. Plays on quickly, kicks it out wide, looking for Allen, who's made some space on centre wing. Needs to sit for him though. Sawyer bears down on him. He's got Leake in support. Can he get the handball over? He thought about the handball, then he thought, I'll kick it back inboard. It was okay, finds Lapino. So now, still on centre wing, on the outer side, attacking the northern end. Goes now with the right foot towards centre half forward. Oh, great kick, and Kitchen had made a lead, a long lead too. He's got Reed in the square. Getting back there though, Carrera. So Anthony Kitchen will line up from 50 metres out directly in front. And Lapino just held it up just long enough for Kitchen to make a long lead and take the mark. He's kicked 3 goals this afternoon. Anthony Kitchen, this for number 4.
Probably not beyond him, Laurie. I reckon he can kick it that far.
Yeah, well, he'll give it a ride, I'm sure.
So he comes in now.
He's hooked it a
Good
little.
kick for distance, but with the extra distance, just the accuracy across to the left-hand side and through for one, excuse me, one behind. 3 goals, 1. His personal tally. They go to 14-6-90, Winchelsea. Inverleigh 5-7-37 Raiders. Bingo. Second quarter scoreboard, 26 minutes played.
So Walter to kick in for Inverleigh. Decides to come to the western side. Looking for far. Can't take them. Well, he got the free kick over the shoulder, said the umpire. Man in front. And Inverleigh now through far with possession. Looking for options further afield. He's on half-back flank. Now decides to go long. Hooked it back towards the middle. Gee, it's all Inverleigh back there. Big pack. The ball comes down. Bowman threw it away. Umpire with the whistle to the mouth. Doesn't blow it. That occasion, well, player dives through. It was probably a good decision, the finish. Nobody was going anywhere. And finally, Sawyer gives the ball back to the umpire. On centre wing, puts it in the air once again. Hardingham, lovely tap down to Leake, can't get away. He's got support there from Wallen, hooks it round the body. Oh, no talk there from the Inverleigh players. They had numbers. Finally, it is far. Hooks it around the body and finds Armitage between wing and half forward. So Armitage now for Inverleigh. Kicks it to the lead out there. It's great mark.
McCallum.
Putting the long arms up, and Lockie McCallum was struggling in defence today with the might of the Winchelsea forwards, but he's proving a bit of an asset up forward for Inverleigh. He's taken the mark, man on the mark, 45 metres from goal, and Lockie McCallum, the skipper today, is about to have a shot on goal. So moves in. Another one that's gone back on the long run up. I guess that defenders do that, Laurie, a bit. But nice looking kick off the boot.
Good contact.
Certainly has got the distance. Goal umpire doesn't move. And I don't know how many goals Lockie McCallum would have kicked in his life, but he's got one today. 6 goals, 7, 43 Inverleigh. They trail Winchelsea 14-6-90. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes gone. And I guess it's 8 or 9 minutes, Laurie, since Winch have got a goal.
Yeah, well, I mean, we said earlier, Bill, that was a smart move, taking him off for Reed and letting him go forward. At least he's going to have some benefit for the Winch side, and that's just proof of the pudding. He kicked a nice goal there. Winchelsea have just been a little bit man-on-man. They've just made it a little bit scrappy and keeping Winch out at the moment.
Ruck contest. This time Armitage Partridge having a run in the middle as well. Lapino tried to tap Sawyer, tapped it onto Trotter, got the hands free, handballed it back towards Armitage. Off a step, right foot kick towards a vacant half-forward flank. There's the siren for half-time. And at half-time, it is Winchelsea 14-6-90. They lead Inverleigh 6-7-43 in that quarter. Winchelsea kicked 4 goals 4, and Inverleigh managed 3 goals 4, and the margin 57 points at half-time. The goal kickers for Winch, 4 each to Matthew Wallen and Nathan Reid, 3 to Anthony Kitchen and 2 to Matthew Partridge, 1 to Gary Watson, while for Inverleigh, 2 to Adrian Panty and singles to Clayton Trotter, Andrew Brungies, Lachlan McCallum and Michael Bowman. That's 57 points of difference at the main change. We'll take a break and come back with the second half action of our Matchday Live coverage this afternoon between Inverleigh and Winchelsea. You're listening to Matchday Live on 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.